Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus. Welcome. I'm David. This is Warriors of Light Astro Tarot Universal Studios in beautiful downtown Cancun, Mexico. Or, in more prosaic language, my living room. Welcome. Want to do a special aqua love reading. Not the heart spread where, it really emphasizes the other person, you and another. This one is 8 cards also. I'm just looking at you, Aquarius, with this. Magician, Mercury. Call that lovers. Wow. So that's your energy. Now this is kind of what's blocking you, Aquarius. Wow. I'm not going to do the reversals. Forgive me. Now, this is an interesting read because look, this is advice from Spirit now. In the, terms of this love energy and a Page of Cups. Oh my. Now, I intend this reading, guys, to be for really just you, kind of try to look at you. So these 2 cards definitely, it's just kind of expanded heart spread. We're now look at both to kind of see conscious and unconscious, sort of where you're at. But that's kind of like says thoughts are on love, and it says like lovers and magicians, says manifestation, and it says like this is an Aquarius who's some way manifesting love, wanting to manifest love. And nothing negative about it. It just means you literally, if you're someone, like leave me a comment, I love it. Maybe you just literally, you're manifesting, you're just actively using techniques, you know what I mean? And doing whatever, like you say, to your own self. Magician is Mercury, that's how we are with ourselves in our own mind. And, the magician is us in our minds getting everything really in sync. And everything's clicking, like what we want, how we're going to get it, why we want it, and everything's kind of thought through. And it's a great position from which to manifest, because once we're kind of clear on everything and everything's kind of lined up inside, we manifest. But it certainly looks like with you, it would literally be wanting love. Oh no, this is the outcome. 3 of Swords. Not that I have any desire to spin it, but yeah. So if this is your reading, it's a very unhappy ending, and you don't necessarily have to stay. If the beginning part's not resonating. But let's see kind of for a minute and see, like, we got the Devil and the 3 of Swords, and this starts with the 7 of Pentacles. So let's go back to the 7 of Pentacles, because this is kind of the energy where you're at coming into the reading, conscious and unconscious, 4 swords. So, you were in a situation, Aquarius, where you did not feel there was reciprocation. And it's hardcore, like they didn't pay the rent, and hardcore, and strong feelings of not being reciprocated, And now with the 4 of Swords and the unconscious, it's really saying that you need to heal. And you need to heal, Aquarius, from a love, that was unreciprocated. It might have went on for a long time, the 7 of Pentacles, and I think, like, if you look back on this love and maybe back to the very first meeting with this person, whoever this really involves for you, you might see that at the very beginning of this relationship, you initially had thought, I have manifested the perfect man. I have manifested the perfect woman. Oh my God. Might have even been a sense of that with the magician and the lovers, no? But over time, and usually with the 7 of Pentacles, that being you, I see you as having put in the work, and you're inspecting your work here. It looks good, actually. But the fact that you have to really think about it kind of tells the story, If you have to wonder where you reciprocated, well, you got your answer. And then basically it's like a healing from that sort of acceptance. So you might have went on for a while, Aquarius. I did an earlier reading. I didn't even want to post because some things happened outside. It was out of my control. It was too noisy. But it was a lot of similarity, and I got this sense of overall, like, really what I got out of it was, I know it's corny as hell, rejection is God's protection, rejection is God's protection. And I always ask in the name of light and love, so as it serves the greatest good. Get advice in these readings that's helpful to Aquarius in whatever way we can be. But this, speaking of advice now, you have the Devil and the Page of Cups. And this is the energy, bottom of the deck, by the way, is the Knight of Cups. I should add, let's go ahead and add that. There's a lot of energy here, strong spirit. This could be Mars and Aries somehow affecting you. It would be Aquarius odd for you to have Mars and Aries, or anything, being personal planet-wise. But this is the strong energy. It might be something as a square that's in your natal chart, or your, in your transits and progressed. That's kind of bringing, like, that squares bring that tension, like, I got to deal with this, I got to deal with this. So maybe you've been dealing with a situation, I don't know, by stuffing it. It could be the Lover's card. And then realizing hardcore, because Seven of Pentacles is hardcore. You're really starting to figure it out, like you're checking every bank statement. I don't know, it's hardcore. It's going full Virgo on them, and now you know. But, the advice is very strange here, guys, because I sense that this Devil is a lot about a Capricorn for you. And I don't know how you might feel like you get, but you can't tell a lot from, between a Capricorn and, an Aquarius. I mean, other than the suns, which, yeah, it's something, but, not always they're making even a hard aspect, so makes it easier. If your sun's not, what would you call that, a semi-square, yeah, to your other sun, like less than 10 degrees, and it's not the worst thing in the world. The thing also just about, like, Capricorn and Aquarius, well, you both share Saturn, really is your true ruler, a traditional ruler, definitely. So, and you gotta always think Saturn's in, Aquarius. But that's why I say with this Devil card, because it's advice from Spirit, I think there's a Capricorn who's younger than you, and who probably also has a lot of water energy in their chart. Capricorn, water, moon, rising person, maybe. Capricorn, moon, rising person. Capricorn could still have a water something, Venus, Mars, Capricorn, or that kind of thing. And yeah, I mean, this is flat out like a love thing. This person's coming up for you, but, with the outcome being this, clearly it's a warning. I mean, guys, you're going, I mean, you could get, I want you to do it, but you could have a young child just come and kind of look at it and kind of, oh yeah, well, they pretty much get it, So it's when I see a reading like this, it's like Spirit really trying to get through. He doesn't want me to mess it up. It's just going to make it so obvious. So, this is this Capricorn, this Devil. It may not be a Capricorn, but I think so. But they're going to come in, and very hot and heavy. This is sexual and all this, and they're going to break your heart. There's no other way to look at it. And they're going to probably be younger and have this water energy, and you're going to be left from being in this magician lover's energy. In the end, this is why I say it's not a real positive reading. You're going to be the Five of Cups energy, but also keep in mind, bottom of the deck is this Knight of Wands, and I think this is you too, Aquarius. You're going to bring to this, heartbreak. And the good thing about the Five of Cups under the Three of Swords, and I'm going to go ahead and say there's a good thing, is, in my opinion, as a Cancer moon in particular, emotions are so important. Oh, love me more. So you're going to feel your feelings, Aquarius. You're going to feel your feelings. And, yeah. Wow. And you're going to let go of a lot of shit as the outcome being clarified with the Ten of Wands. So you're going to say, okay, that's it. you know, and probably shut down, you know, a whole cycle. With Seven of Pentacles is often about cycles. So, you know, out of this, I think this will be the one for you that's like it, and you get it, and no more, and you know, that's it for me. You'll be thinking to yourself, and in a way, it's not a bad ending. All right, thank you guys. Like, share, subscribe. You got something out of it, I hope it helps anyway, and appreciate it. Thank you.